What's happening? REEFTOKER, it's the 29th of December. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. What a year it's been. 2024. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And if that's anything to go by, 2025, oh my days. We got some plans. We got plans about a pond. We got plans about importation, getting the license, getting the frag tank, doing the import. We're going to do an import off the back of someone else's order. So we're going to have a little test run now. So that'd be a really good vid. I will do water change part 2, water change day. Anyway, listen, I hope you all had a good Christmas, as good as can be. All depends where you are, what you're at. I hope looking at the tank chills you out a bit. If you can't have one yourself, if you can have one yourself, I still hope you enjoy mine, because I enjoy looking at other people's tanks for comparisons. There you go, look at him. He's changing colour, getting all his adult colours. Little juvenile Achilles tank. He was tiny when we got him. Put him in the powder blue in at the same time. Let's turn the filter on. The blue lights aren't even on. Let's do it like this. There you go. This is daytime mode, where we've got a little bit of blue but mostly white. As you can see, everything is happy. Everything. Touch wood. Don't talk too soon. No, everything's sweet as a nut. Hey, look at him. There it goes, Mr. PB. Don't know where all the others are. Getting a bit camera shy. Even the aqua I got off Mark from the coral farm, he said it'd be alright, and indeed it is. It's colouring up nicely. It was very pale when we got it. The green one in the centre of the screen is a type of, I can't remember the bloody name. It's a type of, it'll come to me anyway. I know the name of everything else. That plate in Monty there has grown an inch in about 9 weeks. The clam has grown about 5 mil on his shell I measured. That's all good. Yeah, as you can see the TV through the glass. That's 5 foot of water you're looking through there. I've got a form of carbon in there. I've got Roafos, which is a new thing for me, but it's proving really good results. I was battling with my phosphates, same as all of us. So I've got lots of fish, and I bottomed out on my nitrates. Now I've had to up my feeding a little bit. I was getting some cyano. My friend said, stop sucking it out, just let it work its course and do what I'm doing. I want to stop carbon dosing for a little while. That's an interesting one, to get my nitrates up a bit. So ideally I want them sitting at about 10 to 15. At the minute it's 6. My phosphates are 0.7. Never had them that low ever. It took me 2 water changes and each water change I changed the Roafos. I don't put a lot in. A little small tub. I don't know how many grams that is, but it's a small tub anyway. Like half of that. So 1 tub does me 3 water changes. There you go. So only a little bit. Put it in a reactor instead of a bag. I find it a lot more effective. Let's go down the other end of the tank. There you go. This is from the other end. Gonnies are doing well. Little frog spawn there, getting a mad bit of flow or something. Caught something. A little bit of food. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful wrasse. Peacock wrasse. Probably hungry, asking for a bit of food. Plenty of copepods in here for it. There's our starfish. Sitting there cross-legged. Oh, you're getting a bit near the elegance, mate. That's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. Is he getting stung by that elegance? You think he'd move away from it? What else we've got here? Mushroom corner. They're a strange one. We bought those from Phil's Corals down at Margate. Didn't look like they did when we got there, but anyway, that's what we got from there about a year ago. Say no more. Filtered pictures. I just don't like filtered photographs of filtered corals. You go there to buy it, and it don't look nothing like how you've seen it. Sorry, it doesn't look anything like how you've seen it, if you want to talk proper English. So there, yeah, that's one of my little pet hates. I should imagine it is for everyone. See a coral, it looks banging. When you get there, obviously it's not filtered. I'll give you an example. Look at all the colours on that under white light. Let's zoom in. That's a multicoloured jelly bean chalice. Sorry about the picture quality. I'm using my phone. Even though I got a GoPro for Christmas. Still figuring out how to work it. Right, let's just have a little scan across here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to change the lights. Put them on blue. And put a filter on. And for those of you who don't know, you'll see the difference. Again, sorry about the reflections and that. The window is open because I love the fish love the sunshine. I mean, look at that yellow tang. Where is it? But he's the only fish in here apart from Marley. Two fish that have got names. Marley, because that's the name it had when we got it. The Ocellaris Darwin clown, female. So I'm going to buy a male soon. But I'm looking for a baby one with a mask. I think they're called gladiator storms, or anyway, I saw one, completely took my breath away, so I'm holding out to get one of those. Hopefully she'll pair up with that alright. Might even get a pair of them. Anyway, there's Bart in his cave. That's his ambush cave. This is what Bart does. This is Bart's day. Bart will hang about in that cave for anyone to come up for the naughty clip, and he'll go straight out at them and annoy them, and it's becoming a problem. So, time out in the sump, we don't do that anymore. We had to get rid of, and it broke my heart, we had to get rid of the purple tang because Bart, the bully, wouldn't leave him alone. And finally, when he grew the gonads to have a go back, when he got a bit bigger, the purple just switched on him and they was going to kill each other. So I rehomed the purple with my friend and kept the yellow, and my missus hates because he is a bully fish, but you've always got to have a leader in the tank. That's fish language. You don't hurt anyone. There you go. So I'm going to stick it on blue. I do like the look of that sunshine. Reminds me of my Kessel lights. If you there's different looks. When you get a tank, the dearest thing you'll buy probably will be the lighting. Now the lighting will show off everything you've got. So you want to spend a few bob on it, don't cut no corners. But there's different types of lighting. You got your Kessel. I can recognise, I can look at a tank, show a tank, and recognise the lighting straight away, whether they're Radians, whether they're Hydras, whether they're especially the Kessels. They've just got that look, and you come to recognise it in the water. That's quite a skill, really, isn't it? So there's another skill I've learnt in this hobby. This hobby is so full of demands for different skills, which I love. That's the new one, Alien Eye. There it is, Alien Eye Chalice. All the way from Manchester. I got that for Christmas from my Auntie Yvonne, with help from my cousin Donna. If you're watching this, Donna, love you, darling. There's Bart, a little git. Anyway, oh yeah, our lawnmower blending didn't come back, so that's long gone, unfortunately. Don't know what happened. Tested the water for everything again and again with different test kits, still getting the same answer. Everything was fine. Yeah, I don't know. They do carry around a bug in their stomach, I understand, because they eat so much algae, but so does a tang. So I don't know where they're going with that one. That little bit there, Raja Rampage, that is what we got. That is why I do not recommend Royal Reef. It's an online, I don't know if they've got a shop, but my missus bought it for me as a present, because she knew I wanted a frag of Raja Rampage. First we got a fresh cut frag of something else, a Galaxy, very similar. It was green with yellow eyes on it. Anyway, that died within 2 days. We complained like you do, and he sent us this frag, which is struggling at the minute, but it'll be alright. I keep having to blow it off. I've got in low flow, low light, low to medium light, should I say, and it'll come back. It will come back, I hope. See that little dark area on it? That's dead. A crab needs to go down and clean that, because I blew that off during the water change. So anyway, that's my Raja Rampage. Hopefully in a couple of months it will be something to look at. That's the exciting thing about getting coral. You never know how it's going to turn out, because everyone's lighting is different, everyone's nutrients are different, everyone's livestock is different. So there's a lot to take into consideration. There's them. We had loads of them and something was eating them. The block was absolutely covered. Absolutely covered. Alien Eye again. A Favia. Christmas tree Favia. That's very apt this time of year. We all know the Hollywood Stunner. There's another one at the back there. Got some Zoas. Dracophilia. Titan Montipora digitata. That's a Berniopora. So there you go. Bits and bobs in the tank. And they're enjoying the sunshine. One of my gyros broke, so I am lacking some flow. That's why polyps aren't out on a few things. That's going to be my first purchase of the new year. I'll treat myself to a gyro. I'm not going to go down the max spec route, because every time I buy max spec gyros they go wrong. I'm not saying they're bad, but every time I buy them and first lot I bought second hand, they went wrong. Then I bought a new lot, brand spanking new, lasted me 2 months. And a big shout out to REEFTOKER Chatty, because they sorted my refund out rapid. And then I bought this dude here, who's got a little bit of ick. He has been through QT and everything. But ick management, not ick eradication, because I don't believe you can eradicate it, because if a fish is stressed in a non-ick tank, it can come out in ick. Like this little fella. Well, all I do, I put some nori in there, feed him up. He's alright. He's got the cleaner rats there to help him. He's got a shrimp, cleaner shrimp somewhere in there. There's a cleaner shrimp as well. He's got the flow. If he got that bad, I'd put him in treatment again, but he doesn't. He just flares up like that, and then it goes. Oh yeah. So that is my auto top up. And look what the missus done for me for Christmas. She got me a rubber duck. Hee hee. Right, Donald. So I can use it as an indicator for the surface of my water. I haven't got to struggle looking. Think how much water have I got left? UV steriliser, dosing pump, got a skimmer behind now, got a reactor down there with roller floss in it, nice kettle there, that's off my old display tank, that's powering this refugium, lovely, and we've got a filter roll in now, and there's my additives, A, B, C, no pops, colours, and that's it. My electrics I've got sorted out at last. I'm nearly there. I've just got to mount those couple of things, but I'm not going to do it yet because I've got some new wave makers coming, hopefully. A kind sponsor's offered to supply them, but we won't be shouting his name out yet. We'll wait and see what happens on that. We're in talks at the minute, but that's why I'm not doing that display board. That was the one that pulled out on a runner from there, and I couldn't see the sense in having that like that, so I took it off. That's why you can see the holes in there, the mounting holes from the bracket. I've got this for Christmas, this bar, brilliant, so I can isolate all my main bits and bobs. And all I've got left to do really is hydro dip the door. It's not that I couldn't do it, it's just I didn't like the design. So I'm going to think on it a little bit longer. It's going to be permanent. I'm going to think on it. I've got a few ideas. If you want to chuck a few comments in, you can chuck a few comments in. You never know. You never know. But I might just put a grip plate across it. Grip plate metal, if you're familiar with that. Bolt it on there. Give it that industrial look. I think it would look quite neat. Carbon fibre effect is an option. I can hydro dip it myself. That's not a problem. It's just what design to do. I needed something that didn't keep showing the fingerprints because it was driving me mad. I don't know what they coat these tanks in, but it's not exactly the easiest stuff to keep clean. And I'm OCD, and one fingerprint on it and I'm going mad. In my head, not outwardly, but anyway, that's my light bar that I made. That seats 5 hydras. We got to sort those out. We've got a mixture of 32s and 26s. I think the 26s are better because they've got bigger lenses, and the blue is more of an indigo blue and not a sky blue, Kessel blue that I call it. So I'm going to swap probably 3 of those over. But that's alright, we'll use those for the frag tank that's going out the back. So we're importing soon from Sri Lanka, so that'll be exciting. Big shout out to my man, London Aquatic Designs. That's where we got our lid from. And if you want a lovely lid like this, look at that. That is spanking. That is made out of polycarbonate. It is made out of the same stuff as Right Shields. So, and so far it has been bloody brilliant. One of my best purchases of last year. I think it comes second. First was the filter roll. That filter roll is a game changer. If you haven't got a filter roll, you're still messing around with filter socks. Get rid of them. Get rid of them if you can. Get rid of them if you can, because it's so much easier. I change a filter roll once every, now the tank's settled, once every 2 months. I use one filter roll, one of these, one of them dudes up here. Red Sea filter roll, costs you about 12 quid. That'll last 2 months. And when that's done, you just change it. Easy. Easy peasy, Japanesey. It's not rocket science. Anyway, feeding time. I'll get a bit of food. I love these pellets from Ocean Nutrition. Ocean Nutrition pellets. I get a mixture of these and shrimp. Not everyone's into the pellets. The copper band just eats animals, wild pests and aptasias and worms and Asterina starfish. It eats all sorts. But there you go. That's some feeding. And they'll forage now for the next few hours. They'll be foraging around for all those pellets. And Bart will still try to be a prick. He'll come unstuck when that Achilles gets a bit bigger. You're gonna come unstuck, Yella. Yeah, don't pick on the gem, you will get unstuck. She's grown really quick, massive as well. Now this little guy swimming up and down, he's not into the pellet. So we'll put some shrimp in there for him in a second. There's the copper band, skulking behind there. Here he comes. He's a credit to the tank. He smashed it with the Aptasia. Like I said, bristle worms, fermented snails. I'm not sure if he took out our cleaner shrimp or not, the one we lost. It's a possibility, but I don't know. So we need to get another clean shrimp. We've got one, but you've got to have two. Can't just have one on its own. Anyway, REEFTOKER. It's been a long one, this one. Been a long video, but that's what I'm doing. If you've got any questions about what I've done, why I've done it, or how I've done it, I'm still learning, and I'll always do my best to answer your questions based on my own experiences and not just based on my own experiences. I'm not pretending to be anything other than just a geezer with a fish tank in his front room, and I'm learning about these beautiful creatures as I go, and what I'm learning I'll share with you. And if you listen, some of the mistakes aren't made, you don't need to make, because I've made them for you at great expense. But that's by and by, all part of it. I'll see you later.